Hello and welcome again to Sifiso Twala Media on the Wednesday, the 24th of May, 2023. You've heard the news. That is Carlton Centre. Right now I'm at Fox Street. You can see Carlton Centre is one of the tallest buildings in Johannesburg CBD. And I don't know if this is the good news or the bad news. You've heard that the tallest building in Johannesburg is for sale. Guess for how much? 500,000 or 500 million, 600 million, 700 million, 800 million? No, it's for 900 million. That's almost a billion rent. So who can afford that money? Of course, people like Patrice Motsepe can afford it. Businesses like ABSA can afford it, and yes, companies like Chinese business people, the ones that bought a certain stake at Standard Bank, they can easily afford that. And Johan Rupert, Julius Malema's best friend, can afford it. This is just a joke. They are not friends. They just don't see eye to eye. But I know what is the game plan. Obviously, politics is a dirty game. So you have to press someone to get credit. Anyway, for good and bad reasons. Anyway, I'm not into politics. I know politics, but I'm not gonna talk about it because it's sort of like a dirty game, which is there's no truth in politics. People on in front of us, they can talk bad about the other person, only to find behind the closed doors they are drinking whiskey. So I'm not saying Malema is drinking whiskey with Johan Rupert, but anything is possible. This is the world. Don't trust anything you see on TV. Okay, moving along, you can see Carlton Centre. And what is your experience as a youngster or as a person here in South Africa with Carlton Centre or in Carlton Centre? My experience is when I was a teenager, right on a 50th floor, there used to be a panorama. That floor used to be called Panorama. There you could see Johannesburg 360. You can see Kensington, you can see Bedford View from there, you can see Sandton from there, you can see Soweto from the top, you can see Tarfontein from the top, Glen Vista, you can see East Rand if you've got a fair cake. If you know fair cake, those are binoculars or something like that. We used to call them fair cake at that time because that was township lingo, fair cake, yeah, binoculars. But now even cell phones can actually magnify a place which is far away. Okay, moving along. So now this deal, 900 million rand for sale, Carlton Centre. Who do you think or you recommend should buy it? My recommendation and my mind is I will be glad if ABSA say I'm purchasing or I'm buying this Carlton Centre. The reason why, ABSA is few meters down the road from here. If you go further down, you see that Baki where it's facing. You go further down, you are going to ABSA banking block. That block is in Marshalltown. It's kept very well, is maintained very well. The security on each and every block or each and every building, so there's cameras, there's safety. So that is ABSA head office. So people like ABSA Bank, which is we know ABSA is one of the biggest banks in South Africa, and their management is actually it speaks for itself. So now, as you can see, that's Carlton Centre. and here it's Main Street and Delvos. So that is the view. The reason why I don't want to take the old video and use it for this actually content is because YouTube now actually doesn't like that. It wants a fresh content all the time, not reuse something that you used in the past and stuff like that. They call it not being creative, or you're not a creator like that, just being lazy. So I had to go there and get the latest footage of Carlton Centre, so you can see as it happens, you know, like an investigating journalist. So yeah, so the companies that are in Carlton Centre, or the shops, the retailers that are in Carlton Centre, when it is sold, I don't think they're gonna move, because they are generating money for Transnet, because Transnet is the owner of Carlton Centre, and Transnet is part of the government, the SOE, state-owned enterprise. And state-owned enterprises, you know, they are losing money. But what are state-owned enterprises? Another person might ask, what are those? Companies like Daniel, they are arms manufacturers, SABC, ABSA, South African Airways. We know they are not doing very well. Post Office is part of state-owned enterprises. So they are losing money. Why they are losing money? I mean, there's business everywhere. They are losing money because of COVID-19, especially PRASA. Its infrastructure was affected severely because of COVID-19. Most of the train stations are no more working. The railway lines are not working, and is battling financially, but is rebuilding itself. And Transnet, I think, is actually the main stakeholder in PRASA, so you can understand. So 900 million will boost the financial status of the SOEs, or the treasurer. Okay, so I don't think companies like McDonald will move away, because Carlton Centre will be bought by another person or another entity or company, and Spitz, I don't think it's going to move. My question is Small Street part of the deal? Please leave your comment down below regarding your experience with Carlton Centre when you were a youngster, and how do you want Carlton Centre to be? You want Carlton Centre to be a residential area, or you want it to continue to be actually the business hub of Johannesburg? Yes. And your memories, what are your memories? Please share with us. Leave your comment, share this video, subscribe if you haven't subscribed, and yeah, check you in the next video. You know, my signature is hasta la vista. Till we meet again, cheers for today. See you in the next video.